Hello, justtwogood here with a new Spring 2022 LEGO Harry Potter set, the Hogwarts Magical Trunk. This is a crazy concept for a LEGO Harry Potter set. Sure, we've gotten suitcases from this theme before, but this has a level of customization and an intuitive level of storage that I have not seen before. But is it really worth that $60 price? And what's up with all those minifigures included?
Shout out to Ethan Bates on Instagram for getting this a little bit early for me.
Well, the instructions, which I love this letter design they have going on, explains the minifigure system better than I can with this picture right here. You have a total of 17 hair pieces, 18 if you count that hair hat combo for McGonagall. Then you have a total of 11 face prints, 5 wand designs, 5 torsos, and 5 leg pieces, which include 2 of those skirt piece attachments. There's no set minifigure to make here, but if you want, you can make Hermione and Harry Potter. Other than that, there's a bunch of random new face prints, which I adore. The amount of exclusive prints and parts here is insane. So we have 5 exclusive torsos, 1 for each Hogwarts house with a scarf on it, and then you have 1 just for a generic Hogwarts setting. This is the one that they use for the sample Harry Potter minifigure. There's short legs in plain black, but then these 2 short legs with dual molding there. That's fantastic. Also, the skirt piece from LEGO Trolls comes twice in this set, but in a black coloring. Oh my gosh, I love that. And then the set is Flesh Tone Minifigure Headpiece Heaven, where there's all of these new face prints for flesh minifigures. However, some of them on this lower side right here, the lighter colors all here with the light flesh are old face prints. Of course, that's Harry Potter's head right there, because the instructions don't say build Harry Potter right away, unlike McGonagall. These 2 are in existing sets. But these are new face prints, these are new face prints, these are new face prints, and these are new face prints, which are all double-sided. So you get even more different facial expressions here. Face prints are one of my favorite things about LEGO, so I'm just taking the time to admire all 12 of the face prints in this set, including the McGonagall head. There is actually 1 more minifigure headpiece printed here, which we'll get to later. That's an accessory, though. And the designs of this, again, are dual-sided, so they all have an alternate expression. All the ones on this light flesh pole right here have come in other sets. But the ones in the middle are all exclusive face prints, and this just blows my mind. I wish they had this out when I was younger, so I could use these face prints to make myself in LEGO. At the other side over here, bam. But of course, since they are more younger minifigure face prints, they have the child design. I don't know if they're really applicable to older adult minifigures, or maybe I'm just being too particular there. I love the range of colors on the face prints, where you can see these 2 are slightly darker than these 2. These 2 are a little bit lighter than these 2. There's a nice skin tone array here, and I think that's fantastic. For the last exclusive minifigure part that I haven't shown, it's this violet par hair. This is from the Incredibles line, but in that line, this headband was orange. In this set, it's just a regular black headband there, unprinted. I love this hair piece, and I hope it comes in more sets and different colors. But for the rest of the minifigure pieces, there's so many uncommon ones here, whether it be the soldier hair from Overwatch in blue, which came in 2 city sets recently, this hair piece in this color, which came in the LEGO Chamber of Secrets set last summer. It's the actual Han Solo hair. That's where it first started, but it came with Colin Creevy in the Chamber of Secrets. The Mutt Williams hair in tan is fantastic, which doesn't come in too many sets. I remember when it was first introduced with the race car driver back in the day. This hair piece from LEGO Marvel Superheroes CMF series, which I can't really name in other sets. The French braid hair piece, which used to be really common, but doesn't make too many appearances nowadays. It's nice to get this hair piece, but I guess that is pretty common. Same with the Ginny Weasley hair. Another Mutt William hair. The Harry Potter hair piece, which comes in so many Harry Potter sets. Of course, to build Harry Potter in this set. Again, we saw that one. That skater hair back in Series 1 of minifigures in this color, which was used for Ron Weasley for a lot of different Ron Weasleys. Oh my gosh, my tongue's getting tied today. The Jurassic World pink hair right here, which started out in that one Ghostbusters 2016 set, but recently came in the Juniors Jurassic World set. This hair piece from recent Minifigure series. I love getting that here. Spiked sleepy head hair, which in that light coloring does come in a couple recent sets. That's pretty common. Hermione's hair, because you could also make Hermione in this set. And Draco Malfoy's hair piece. And again, 3 black short Lego minifigure legs. And then you get the 2 dual molded ones in this set as well, which are far superior because we don't get those in other sets. And then you have your 5 different wand colors, which are just the wand designs they've used since 2018. And for those extra minifigure pieces found in the trunk build itself, you have the sorting hat, which has come in a lot of sets since 2018. Not too many cheap ones, even though this isn't exactly a cheap set. Also, the Acid Pops headpiece from last year, which is great to get. Here's 4 randoms I made out of the minifigure, and then right here would be how I looked when I started doing Lego videos. You see, I didn't wear contacts back then, but I did wear glasses at home when I would film my Lego videos. And yes, I was sorted into Slytherin when the last time I took the test. Here are 5 more randoms. And yes, you can make Harry, Hermione, and McGonagall, though the Hermione face isn't the exact same one they use in the sets. The design for Harry, though, has that same face and hairpiece. And then the McGonagall figure has the same design that we got with the Transfiguration book set actually, I wouldn't say months ago, it was a year ago at this point. And that design is actually really cool with that hair hat combo. And you can see how that slip dress piece continues at the back. And she does have an alternate face where she looks quite confident. And for those curious how the torso prints look from the back, here you go. I just want to make one more note with the minifigures. I wish they had a plain red hair piece. I thought red's a pretty common hair color. They do have that earthy orange design and that caramel color, as I like to call it. But yeah, nothing for just a plain red one. I don't know, I thought that was like the most common color to dye your hair that's not a natural color. Also, the set includes the first appearance of this owl sand blue design. I love how that came out with the printing at the front. We also have that 1x2 printed letter piece that has come in a few other sets. At the back, you can see how this piece is molded. And all copies of the set come with one of the random wizard tile pieces. So the design of this Hogwarts trunk has another level of customization. First off, you choose the colors you want on the outside here. Yeah, I chose Slytherin. I was sorted in there, okay? I just have to stick with it. There's this front lock feature, which is incredible. I'll take a look at that in a second, though. At the side, just making this look like an actual trunk, they have these little latches or handles. I love this feature. This is something you can move up and down, and you could carry the suitcase from there if you'd like. Again, this is locked with a specific lock feature we'll get to in a second. At the side, there's also these unprinted, they're stickers, so they have printing on them. But the whole point is at this middle part, they literally tell you in the instructions to write your name on there. And you get 4 of these on the sticker sheet. 2 of them are used. So if you want to use 2 different names, you could go that way. At the back, we also have more stickers, which play more into the build. But as just a resting bottom part, it is kind of cool to have these random sticker designs, honestly. Usually that would bother me in other sets, but it works here. And then again, same latch design and name tag design at the side. So how this is shown in the instructions for all the different designs is that they have the patterns in the middle right here. And you have 8 different patterns they show, and then just a simple way of how to build each, swapping out the pieces. It's very simple in how this is designed, but very intuitive, where you do get just a bag of extra pieces. So you could swap those all out. I just put them in a Ziploc bag. Nice to get these corner tile pieces right here in all these different colors where you get multiples of each. It's a really good parts pack in my opinion. And then the customization is further with something I didn't do, and that is put the extra sticker sheet designs all over here. And these designs are a bit too tacky for me. I'm not going to put them all over the pieces, because you'll also see that the pieces they tell you to put this over are some very interesting pieces I haven't seen before. But there's loads of stickers on this one sheet, which are put over these 4x8 inverted tile pieces. I have never seen these pieces before. Now, correct me if I'm wrong if they have appeared in other sets, because I'm usually wrong with new pieces outside of minifigures. In these designs, you get 3 of in this set, which is pretty freaking awesome. And I love the color that they come in, where at least searching up the part code with that color, it shows that it hasn't been in any other set. So I know that they're at least exclusive to this set in that coloring. Now for the lock feature and more interesting parts. So basically this key right here is something that comes in the dot sets. Now we haven't gotten it in this pearl gold color before. It's a very interesting piece. And then this key ring right here also comes in dot sets, where it came in one other dot set in black. Now this is an interesting piece which has a locking feature of its own, where it comes like this. You put your keys in there and then you just push forward and it locks into place. There's also this sticker on a circular tile. That's pretty cool to get, and that's just a little Hogwarts logo. And anyways, for the lock feature, so check this out. Push the key in. Now turn this way, and your trunk opens. Yeah, this simple lock feature is very easy on how it works. Just basically pushing it this way locks it into place, because at the top right here, they have that modified 1x4 with that pole sticking out. And that's just a very easy way to have a locked suitcase in a Lego set, because once you push it down and then twist it, it locks into place. Can't be opened. I love that. And there are dot sets like this, but I got them and I never opened them. This is more up my alley though, because the dots designs are a bit too tacky. But anyways, we have loads of accessories and builds inside this Hogwarts trunk. Now what's cool is in the instructions, they actually show you how to put it this way, where everything is just neatly organized and it closes very easily. Let's first take a look at all of the little accessories and builds inside the suitcase separately. I wanted to say you can see the base up top there uses one of the city road plate pieces in that dark tan that only came in one of the wildlife sets that were more expensive last year. So that's actually a nice piece to get here. But anyways, removing all those accessories, there's even more interesting parts here. First off, I was surprised to see a CMF part reprinted here with the Quibbler design from the first LEGO Minifigure series of Harry Potter. Except this one's slightly different because this time it's printed on a white tile. The other one had, I think it was like a tan tile. It was a different color than this one right here. So that's kind of cool to get just a slight variant from the CMF, still keeping the CMF design separate. Also, I was really happy to see this new chest design right here. It's a very flat top this time around. And inside is where they keep the acid pops. Also, 2 double cheese slopes in white. That's a lot of fun. This piece comes in some of the other new Harry Potter sets, but in different colors. So far, it's exclusive to the set in that pearl gold. Then in this drawer over here, we have a new Marauders map design. This one's extremely similar to the one in Series 2 of LEGO Harry Potter, except this time around, instead of being on a 2x2 print, it's on a 2x3 print, which honestly works a lot better. Behind there, we have this design of this book right here, which uses a sticker, Advanced Potion Making. Inside the book, there is a printed tile for the pages. That's the 1x2 that has appeared in other sets before. Then this cabinet has 2 interesting pieces as well, with that cup in that translucent orange design. That came in a set last year, as well as this new 1x1 jelly bean box set. This design comes in the Hogwarts Medical Bay set of this year. That's a great piece to get. I love that design. The printing is only on one side. These 4 pieces, usually used for banners, come into play later on in the different builds, where each side has a sticker on them. So at the back, you have designs for each house, which is kind of cool. And then we also have this great hall table right here, which this design has those 2 1x1 prints at the top and 2 1x1 prints at the bottom for different pastry designs, a chalice, the little tea saucer there. Then at the bottom, you could see the Slytherin as well as Ravenclaw colors, which those come into play with one of the builds later. The same goes with this second little bench build for the dining room. This design having that great little chalice piece there in the translucent orange, which has appeared in some sets last year, and I think in Series 2 of Harry Potter CMFs.
And then at the bottom, you have Hufflepuff and Gryffindor colors, which again come into play for a build later on. The couch right here is phenomenal because first off, I love purple. I love how this is built with the Nexonite shield pieces at the bottom. But this is an awesome 2x2 sticker of a chessboard. That's just something you could plop into Lego City. And this is on an inverted tile, interestingly enough. Again, comes into a build later on, and this is rebuilt into something else later on. Then we have this fireplace with a Hogwarts sticker on it. That's a cute design. A little stool right here. A chocolate frog, which is just the frog piece in brown. And then this build, which is kind of awesome. It's the house point system. That's something I haven't really seen from LEGO before. I'm sure it's come in some Harry Potter sets. But the build here just illustrates it so well using some unconventional pieces like those ice cream cone pieces in a gray coloring. And then at the back, you can see some shelf designs with stickers in them. Ugh, I hate panels with stickers in them. They're a pain to remove if you misplace them. You can see mine are slightly to the left because I put it in wrong, and then you can't remove it because of the edges at the end there. Lego, I know I complain a lot about stickers, whatever. The worst is having stickers inside a panel. Ugh. So as shown in the instructions, these could be rebuilt into 3 different builds: the sorting ceremony, the great hall, and the common room. So once the suitcase or trunk is opened, you can fold it out like this so that it becomes a platform. This reminds me a lot of the Lego Disney storybook sets, funny enough. So here's the simple build for the sorting ceremony, which I like how they use the little stool there to have your minifigure standing up when they're getting sorted. And here's the arrangement for the Great Hall Welcome Feast, which I love this upside down technique used for the chessboard piece where they just used those 1x2s inverted since the chessboard is stickered on an inverted tile. It does come off a little bit cramped though, because even the official build doesn't say to put the chessboard piece there. They just say to put this piece right there. But whatever, this is a cool design. And the chessboard design and those 2 chairs come from the sofa design. And the common room build might be the most elaborate one with just all the builds arranged here. This design is pretty packed, and I like the Slytherin design here, which is the one I chose. What's cool is the instructions actually gives you 4 different options, one for each of the different houses. But anyways, that's it for the builds of the set. Let's take a look at the packaging and then the final verdict. The box for this set actually really pops out, just a little bit different here where it says build and customize. I like this setting as well. Also, the Hogwarts house is at the side. You can see at the top showing how many of those different customizable pieces you get. And then at the back, they have those 3 separate builds shown. Now, we already took a look at the instructions, but at the end, there's something very strange. A lot of these part counts are wrong. For example, they'll say there's 2 of the key in this set. There's only 1. They'll say there's 2 of the chest. There's only 1. 2 of the top of the chest. There's only 1. I don't know what's going on here, and it's just not correct. I don't know if this means that the part count of this set is not correct. If somebody really wants to waste their time, you could pause these frames, count up all the pieces, and let us know in the comments how many pieces are here, and if that correlates with the piece count at the front of the box. So overall, is this set innovative, or is it just absolutely ridiculous and not worth that $60 price? I think this set is very innovative and worth the $60 price. Personally, I'm a minifigure person, and the amount of new minifigure pieces and hard to find minifigure pieces is worth the price for me. So much customization in terms of students you want to add to your Hogwarts design, or if you want to make your own version of yourself as a Hogwarts student. It works really well with just the variety of pieces they give here. The design of the build is very unique too. It's not only fun opening and closing it up with that lock system from LEGO Dots, which I'm sure a lot of us haven't experienced yet since LEGO Dots isn't the biggest AFOL theme. But the designs in the customization of making these different Hogwarts room designs and just having a place to store all these interesting pieces works so well. I think this is well worth the $60 price where there's so much to do for that price point. I really love what's going on here. like, sure, the builds inside are kind of cramped versions and not the most innovative builds, but the system of play they have going on here and just the innovative system for storage works very well. And I'm very happy with how this set turned out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Am I overrating this set, or is it worth that rating? Let me know if you'll pick this up, and subscribe for more LEGO reviews and LEGO news, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.